Good. Just before 2 a.m., a 12th District officer was investigating a vehicle that was parked in the 1100 block of South 56th. While conducting the investigation, a male unrelated to the investigation came out of the house in the 1100 block of South 56th and started arguing and berating the police officer. The male had a pit bull in his possession. He threatened to sick the dog on the officer. He threatened to do harm to the police officer. The officer kept telling the male, who appeared intoxicated, to just go back inside his house. This male continued to threaten the officer with physical violence, and then the male put his dog back inside the property. And right after he put his dog inside the property, then the male pulled a handgun from his waist and just showed the handgun, and then ran inside the property and shut the door.
Condor was it?
So police then backed off from the property since the male had a gun and declared him a barricaded person. So police covered the front and back of the property. The male refused to come out, kept going to the front door and peeking out. So we notified our SWAT unit as well as our hostage negotiators. We were able to get his phone number, and we contacted this male via the phone number we had, and after a several-minute negotiation, we were able to tell the male to come out of the property. He initially refused several times. However, officers told him that we could not leave until he came out, since we saw him in possession with a gun. When the male did finally come out on his own, police took him into custody. The officer who initially saw him with the gun positively identified him as the male who had the gun. Now, we realized inside his property he had a wife and 3 young children, so we checked on the property like we normally do, and when we went inside the property to check on family members who are okay, in plain view, we did see a semi-automatic handgun. So police took possession of that gun. That gun was also positively identified by the police officer who initially saw the male pull the weapon. So at this time, the male, who appears to be highly intoxicated, was transported to Southwest Detectives, and he will be charged with possession of the handgun, making threats to a police officer. The officer who initially encountered the male was also transported to Southwest Detectives as the witness in this particular case. So no one was injured, no police, no civilians, and the male's wife and children are also okay inside the property. So it had a happy ending. It could have been a lot worse because this male was intoxicated and he had a gun and he was threatening police, but no one was injured. No police, no civilians, no one was injured.
What led that officer onto that vehicle?
The police officer got a call about a suspicious vehicle on the block, but it was completely unrelated to this particular incident.
Gotcha. What time did this start around again?
Just before 2 a.m.
And when did you guys get it under control?
We got it under control probably between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry. There you go. All right. Anything else you'd like to say about this? Or?
That's it.
Thanks.